Hey y'all. I'm currently at my hair appointment. As you can see, I have braids, my natural hair. Everything just look a mess right now, okay? I'm waiting on the woman who does my hair to get back. She had somewhere important to go real quick. And yeah, and she's taking care of that. I don't really have nothing going on today, so besides like schoolwork, but you know, I'll be done with my hair before I have to turn my schoolwork in. So, anyways, I feel really like passionate and really like motivated, well, determined, or however you want to put it, to make this video right now. Y'all, when you start, hold on, cause I don't know why my lip. I apologize for that. But you see the bird. All right, but no, seriously though, I don't know why it seems like when you really start elevating in life and your money is going up, and when you start taking control over your own life, I swear to you, people around you, this can mean family, friends, maybe even your freaking co-workers, and the sun shining on me right now, that means I'm talking some real ish. That's a sign, because this sun has not been coming out like that until I started talking about this video, or the topic that I'm talking about. Because what I tell you, everybody will literally start acting so different. They will, man, and they will try every which way, some type of way, to like take advantage of your blessings. Of your blessings. Okay? The car just shook as I did all that. And I gotta stop doing all that. I be getting a little too carried away up in here. But no, seriously though, I don't understand what it is when people start acting weird, start acting funny, and all this other stuff. When you start taking control over your life, I'm talking about. Let me update y'all. My money's been going up. I just got approved for my own place. I just got my own phone, because I don't want nothing tying me back to nobody. And it's their property. I'm not. No. Nope. They can have it back. Have it back, because I don't want nothing holding me back, tying me back, nothing. I want full independence, and that's what I'm creating for myself. Okay? That's what I'm creating for myself. And people, when you start really doing the damn thing, really out here, and in the percentile of people that's really succeeding right now, I'm telling you, people do not want to see you like that. People do not want to see you. And look at the birds. Is that like a red jay or a red cardinal? I gotta figure out what type of bird that is, because that's a huge sign. That's significant. And all the birds that's coming right here where I'm at right now, it's like, woo. But yeah, I'm telling you, some of these people deep down do not want to see you succeed. They deep down do not, don't want to see you prosper. They want to see you where you was stuck at before. They want to see you where you was in this stagnant energy. Cause while they sitting up here and talking about some more, you need to be doing this. Do you know about, like, you could be doing it, you can do that, trying to give you these little ideas and advices and suggestions and all this other stuff. But whole time they really sitting up here just plotting on you to fail, because they just want to come back and be like, I told you so. You could have did this, or da 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 da, or we knew that wasn't gonna work out for you, but whatever makes you blah blah blah, all that bullcrap. It's kind of complicated, because it depends on how they say it to you, how they approach you with it, and what they say. But it's different scenarios for everybody, but it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. So, and I love how this bird right here specifically is staying right here, because it's red, like it's specifically staying right here. So the bird got a message for y'all, for real. But no, it's crazy. It's crazy. And mind you, I haven't even gone full throttle yet. It's not even a year of the horse yet. But the whole reason of me even saying this to begin with anyway, is mainly because, okay, I'm gonna tell you a little bit. So, when you're in the process of making your own payments for bills and stuff, you gotta, in this lifetime, I guess depending on your situation or whatever, how this goes, because everybody's spiritual path and journey is different. But, with insurance, that's a part of life, and, getting started with reality and life and stuff. You can still be spiritual and have these things, okay? Because this is a 3D world, all right? So it just depends on what you're guided to do at that time, or at that being. It just depends. Hold on, y'all, because I gotta take this phone call. Okay, so yeah, I'm back, and the sun is even brighter, right? So I got all of that squared away. Let me turn this down, because I don't want no noise or anything to interfere with what I'm talking about. But all that got squared away. Yeah. So he hasn't even paid, like, just to connect to my hotspot, doing all that just to connect to my hotspot. But anyways, stopping by video. But anyways, so my when I say he, I'm referring to a family member, okay? So I'm not really sure if I describe who this family member is, because I'm but moving forward, he hasn't paid the bill for this month. I found out the day that he usually does pay the bill. But the good thing about the insurance company that I'm with, I get to choose which day. I get to split it up. I get to pretty much, I have flexibility when it comes down to how I want to pay them. So I'm truly, truly, truly blessed. And I don't have to pay as much when I was thinking even higher than what she told me. I was expecting a lot higher, but it's actually not that high. Like, this is working within my means. And see, I keep hearing Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is there, y'all. Because Archangel Michael will protect you. Your finances, whatever you got going on, and your belongings. Man, Archangel Michael is a protector. Okay? So, and all of this wouldn't be happening if it was not meant for me. So it may sound like a lot and overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, I'm only full-time at a retail job, right? And most people would think that's not even manageable or doable. But if I trust myself so much, I'm being guided, I'm listening to my intuition. If my soul rejects something, I'm going to reject it because it doesn't align with me. Okay? So all these things work out for the best for me. It works out for me because it's in my favor. It's going to work out. There's no such thing as putting fear or worry or stress over into these things. I can live a luxurious life. I'm sorry if I said that word wrong. I'm not really good at saying that word. But I can create my reality. I have control over my reality. I have control over my life. I can be and do whatever I want. And I need y'all I need y'all to understand that you can do whatever you want in this lifetime. The only person that's gonna hold you back is you. You have to understand that. And you need to know that all these negative thoughts that's coming into your mind, your head, your brain, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say, that's not you. Because if you are partaking in these negative thoughts and you are absorbing these negative thoughts, you are letting these negative thoughts create your reality. Mind you, these are negative thoughts, and you're allowing these negative thoughts create your reality. That's what you're going to live in. That's what you're going to live in. I see nothing but positivity, a beautiful life, and, you know, just being humble, and just, I choose the beautiful side of life. That's what I choose. And as I'm saying this, it's like I'm about to cry, because I've experienced things that I shouldn't have experienced growing up. And, you know, I have family members that have treated me as such as if I'm like dumb or stupid and all these other things. And the whole time, that's when my intuition was the loudest, because I knew what was really going on. Like, there's just family members who were just hags. Look at the birds coming over here. Like, it's so much. I've had a family member who is currently residing with me right now until I move out, who has been really toxic to me. It's a lot of stuff, but I came a long way. I came a super long way. And there was a family member. There's actually more than one family members who think that I'm not going to change, that I'm not going to be able to make it, that I'm not going to make it. They're projecting their fears and worries onto me. And also trying to scare me out of a job. Like, no, you're not finna be doing, no. As soon there was an opportunity for me, as soon there was an opportunity for me to come up on more money, to come up, to do better for myself, she tries to scare me out of going for that job. And her first reaction, this is how I know she really doesn't give a fuck. And this is how I know that she does not want me to succeed, because her very first reaction to when I got this 2025 Ford Bronco on my own, she questioned me. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would I get a car? And I know that from some people's perspective, that's like, oh, she's probably worried because, you know, she wants you to be able to afford it and keep up with it and not lose it, not be in debt or whatever. But if I have the opportunity for a job so that I can pay this off, and I'm going to school and I'm doing all these things, like, I don't understand why this will be holding me back when the payment for this is what it's gonna take, like 3 years, 2 years, if I could put more down in less than my time. I don't understand. And matter of fact, like I said, the steering wheel, hold on, look at the steering wheel. That is y'all see my snacks, I apologize. That is a horse. That is not no tiger. That is not no leopard. That is not no jaguar. Nothing. That is a horse. If that's not more of a sign for the year of the motherfucking horse, and for me being a goddamn Capricorn Earth sign and all this shit is coming into play and transitioning and all this other shit, this was meant for me. So I know that I will be taken care of by the universe. And I'm also a motherfucking witch. If I want to motherfucking manifest some motherfucking goddamn money, bitch, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I got the powers. Bitch, I co-create my reality with source, with the universe. And I need y'all to realize that too. For whatever, and I just saw like a whole squad of birds, by the way, that just flew right there when I said all this. I'm telling you, like, we really have the power to do what we want to do for, you know, our reality and our life and stuff. Mind you, I'm creating this content. It may not be as consistent as I want, but I'm getting it out there. I'm not finna slow down. I'm gonna take my necessary breaks and do what I have to do for myself. But I know that I'm gonna get rich off of this. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm meant to be seen. I'm meant to be heard. I'm meant to help others. I'm meant to do this. I done had some ups and downs when it came down to creating content. Because that's what successful people do. They fail first. They back down. They back out of it. They tried. And then they come back. They come back stronger. That's what happens. That's what happened for me. So that's why I know from this point forward, it's only up from here. Like, for real. It's only up from here. And mind you, you know, this family member that asked me, why would I get a car? You know, she proceeds to congratulate me on the car. But the first expression and all this other stuff that's going on really told me how you really felt. So it's just really like, you know what I'm saying? And then folks trying to take part in my blessings. Hell no. That's what I was getting done about. Oh, I ain't even update you on the insurance thing. Yeah. I don't think I did. But I got all that shit switched. I think I'm repeating myself. I think because something telling me that I already said it. But yeah, that's why I went ahead and got all that shit done. Because no sir, no ma'am. No sir, no ma'am. Go ahead and run that shit right under me. Because I'm going to need to do that anyway. Because when I'm getting my own place, I'm keeping my own place discreet for a little bit. Obviously, it's going to be known that I got my own place, that I got all this other stuff. And I don't want, and see, when I move, I don't want nobody to bother me, come bothering me. That's why once I get secured in my place and whoop, I don't know what things I could take with me and what things I cannot, to be honest with you. But when that time comes, that time will just come. Because I can already see forward. Because like I said, oh, yeah. So about my family member that got mad about me getting this car, yeah. She got mad and think somebody was taking advantage of her, which didn't even make any sense because I got a car. She went on this whole little thing talking about how somebody ain't contributed to whatever, to the bills, whatever, when that's a lie. That's a lie. Because even when I wasn't even making as much money, do you hear me? When I wasn't even making as much money, I still asked, do you want me to help? Do you want me to help with this bill? Do you want me to help with this bill? What was the answer? No. So what do you want me to do? You didn't even offer, you didn't even ask like, oh, can you help with this bill instead? Or can you do this instead? Or if you don't want me to do that bill, you could have asked me to do some other bill or something. But no. No. And it's not my fault either because you're the breadwinner and you're here with a nigga that has somewhat of a good job too. Some people don't knock it. But still, you're the breadwinner. And I don't know how much he contributing. And I'm not going to go too deep on his situation because I don't even know him like that. He's just in the house. That's all I see him. That's all I see him as. It's just he's in the house. He's just in the house. yeah, he helped and do little things, and I'm grateful that he was able to help me with some stuff, and I appreciate it because he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to, because I know most of it he's just listening to my mom, because that's kind of, well, that's, if y'all already didn't put the two and two together. I understand and I'm grateful. I appreciate it truly, because he does not have to do any of the things that he has done so far. And she just pulled up, and I'm making a bit. That means I gotta go, because she already back, man. But no, for real though, she gonna have to wait. 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 Hopefully she'll open up the door, keep the door open. But I need to get my stuff tinted like that. Yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling, because she just pulled up. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing this. I hope she left the door open. She gonna try to tell me to come on. But she was gone for an hour or two. Damn near. Yeah, it was about 2 hours, just about. Because she left around 2 something. I mean, yeah, 2 something. It's 4 o'clock. Anyways, I'm probably gonna have to come back and finish this video after I get my hair done. But considering that it's 4 o'clock, it's not gonna be as bright as it is outside. So I'm really trying to see what else I have to say, because there may be a part 2. There may be something else, but yeah, I'm just not gonna deal with none of this shit that I used to deal with. The environment that I'm in is no longer aligning with who I am today. I have grew out of it, and with me being able to afford my own place by myself, I am set, and I will be more than set and protected. And yeah, and definitely I started with dorms on campus, that wasn't really coming out of my pocket for real. That was provided with some of the money. Now, I did experience a family member stealing about almost 5K, 6K from me. So it also hurt me because they stole from me. But yeah. But I can't, let that hold me back or anything like that. So let that go. It's just part of my story. So, just because I talk about these things does not mean it's something that I'm still holding on to, but rather to testify and, show how much growth has, I have gone through. And you're now, like, this is like the fruition, like my blessings, all the inner work that I have done, the shadow work, all the stuff that I didn't even know that I was doing, that was actually helping me receive my blessings. You know how much work it takes to heal your nervous system so that you can receive? It takes a lot of work. And going through that dark night of the soul, going through that darkness, going through all that pain, purging all that pain, purging the sickness, illnesses, because I deal with some stuff too, but I don't like to say that I have it or that I deal with it, because in this chapter it won't be a part of my life as much. I can feel it. I can feel it. The only reason why it's still here is because of the environment that I've been in, all the stress and all the things that I've been dealing with. Now I'm about to experience true freedom, and my body is gonna pick up on that. My body, matter of fact, is already picking up on that. My nervous system is already picking up on that. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. If I can, you might see this video upload and then there may be a part 2. But if I come, I may, you know, add it all together. I don't know yet. But yeah, I'll see y'all, and much love. Thank you for watching.